YouTube, Facebook. What's the word, baby? What's the word, man? PG back with another video, man. How y'all day doing? How's it going, everybody? How y'all doing, man? Hey, man, PG got another one of them inspiring videos for you guys. Piggybacking off of yesterday's video, this one's about 5 things to avoid in your 20s. I know I gave you guys a video on 5 things that will help you be successful in your 20s to branch off into your life moving forward. So this one is just capitalizing off of yesterday and the things you need to avoid moving forward. It's not gonna be a long video, but just my insight, just some things I've learned, you know what I mean, going through this life, man, every day. The first thing is avoid too many sexual relations. This goes for men and women. Avoid having a rotation of women or men. Just avoid it. It's not beneficial to get ahead. You just need to avoid this at all costs. It's not really going to make you a better person per se. Like, yeah, your ego will be fed, no doubt, because you feel like everybody wants you. But what won't be fed is your ability to be a better person, because of how many relationships you've been in, how many soul ties you've attached to yourself, and just how many people you probably hurt by just sleeping and not actually trying to do anything more than that. It's okay to have friends, but it's not okay to just have all these sexual relationships and soul ties everywhere. That's a red flag. And having a high body count as well does not make you have a greater life, bro. I'm telling you, man. Me being young, we think, especially my generation, we think, especially men, thinking, oh, I hit all these women. I'm that dude. And that's a false statement, bro. If having a lot of women makes you more of a man, then that's a scary place to be. That's far from a man, bro. That's boy thing. That's what little boys do. That's what little boys chase is the feeling of having multiple women. That's just boosting your ego. Oh, you're so, yeah, that ain't self-fulfilling. That's just ego driven, bro. That's not really anything beneficial. And like I said, you're having a lot of soul ties and just flat out being the wrong person, bro. You're not really gaining anything by sleeping with multiple people. I mean, kudos to you. You can sleep with many, but can you keep a long-lasting relationship? What's your longest relationship you've been in? You gotta ask yourself that, bro. And moving forward in life, no one wants a person with a million bodies, bro. A million soul ties. You're just gonna be a whole lot of trauma in you, bro. So just avoid that at all costs. Number 2, living up to the expectations of others, your peers, your family members, people pleasing. That's something to avoid at all costs, bro. Avoid trying to people please. Avoid trying to live up to these expectations that your family members have. Now, I'm not saying don't listen to the advice they give you. I'm saying don't necessarily, your whole life is to trying to please what they have set in their mind for what your life needs to be. That's where you fall in a little slippery slope, because now you're people pleasing. Now all your life is trying to get their approval, and you might not ever succeed. Even if you try everything that they tell you to do, you still might not get their approval. So do everything for yourself, man, and for God. Do everything that makes you a better person. Do everything that makes you the best version of yourself. It's not necessarily on what everyone else might think your life needs to be. It's what you think your life needs to be, bro. Based on good principles and morals. I'm not saying you just willy-nilly do whatever you want just because that's what you like to do. You still need to be a good person and be working on the best version of yourself. period. Like, there's no explanation to that, you know what I mean? That's a big one. Don't people please. Just live up to your expectations, the goals you set, and see how far you can get in this life, man. That's all I can really tell you on that one. Number 3. This is a real big one, man. This one might ruffle some feathers. Excessive amount of social media, bro, and not even making money on it. Now, we live in an era where we're on social media a lot, looking at other people's lives, just, you know what I mean, always attached to that phone. Shoot, look at me, I'm attached to the phone right now, but I'm trying to give you guys some game. I barely have time to do videos. Like, I'm trying to be realistic. I barely have time to do these things, but when I do them, be a little grateful, because it really is hard for me to do these things, man. Like, come up with all these points and topics, and you know what I mean. But besides that, this is things to avoid. So avoid excess amount of social media, because it really does not benefit you, man. Scrolling for hours, your screen time is 16 hours of the day. That's very sad. I try to limit my hours to at least 2 hours, 3 hours a day, and that's even pushing it, because I don't like to be on social media, man. That's one thing. If you guys ever meet me in person, I'm not a social media cat, bro. I don't have Instagram. I don't have TikTok. I don't have Twitter. I've never really cared for anything like that. I have Facebook for the family, and YouTube, obviously, but that's just to make money. I don't really see no point in all the other apps. I mean, kudos to anybody that uses them to get money, but my whole purpose on these apps is to educate, give pointers on painting, and make the youth have a better version of themselves, man. Be the best version of yourself in the youth. That's all my videos are focused on. It has nothing to do with trying to be a clout chaser. It has nothing to do with trying to just get views just to get views. My videos mostly don't get views. Like, these videos really don't get any views, but I don't care about that. I'm just trying to give you guys some game, man, and some real insight on life. You know, I'm not here to bullshit you guys. Excuse my language, but that's how as blatant as I can put it. I'm not here to do that, bro. So yeah, excess amount of social media, cut it, man. Go outside. Go in nature. There's plenty to do outside, bro. There's plenty to do. You just gotta find what you like to do and do that every day. The 4th thing, avoid beef and controversy at all costs. Don't get into beef, man. Protect your image at all costs. That's one of the 48 laws of power. Protect your image at all costs, man. A lot of people, especially in their 20s, will do anything to get views or to get somebody to like them. Like I said, people pleasing. That's not necessarily beneficial to your life. When you're trying to get ahead in life, beefing or getting into a lot of arguments, controversy with people, just trying to be right all the time, that's where you will fall short, especially in your youth. You don't know anything. I barely know anything, but this is my experience and what I've learned through actually grinding and actually trying to be a better person. So that's why I can share the things I share, because I'm actually living this life, and what I preach is what I do, bro. I don't just talk, man. If you know me, I barely talk in real life. I don't really like to do these type of things, but I need to do this to build my following and to build my credibility on this life. So me sharing these type of topics with you guys will show you guys more of who I am, you know what I mean? I'm just trying to get more engagement with people, just, you know what I mean? That's why I asked you guys to give me some pointers on what I should put in these videos. But regardless, avoid beef, man. Don't get into any type of squabbles with anybody. Just avoid it at all costs. There's no benefit to arguing, getting into heated discussions. There's no real benefit to that. 5th and final thing. This one really might irk some people because of the situation and just the overall lifestyle people are living nowadays. Ooh, that's a bad accident. Yeah, just the lifestyle people have nowadays is comfort and convenience. They live a comfort and convenient life nowadays. There's nothing hard with life really nowadays. You have a gas station, fast food around every corner. Not saying this is good food. I'm just saying that's how convenient everything is. You have everything right at the fingertips. Right there's like my wife said last night. Her country, there's rarely restaurants like that. You come to the USA, there's a restaurant every corner, bro. And why is that? Because everybody's capitalizing here. It's a capitalistic society here. Everyone's trying to get rich. So with that, people aren't going to always have your best interest. They're not going to be giving you the best or the most nutritional food. They're not going to be looking out for you. They're only going to be trying to profit off you. That's the sad truth of living in America. But regardless, you need to watch your health and you need to watch your diet. A lot of people might not care about it. They might just eat what they love because that's the comfort in it. I love to eat this. I love this. I'm not giving up this. This is my thing. Or, you know what I mean? Just things like of that nature. Or the morning coffees with mad sugar in it. Like, it's not beneficial to your overall health. But people get into this comfort or convenient phase of life to where anything they love, they cannot let go of. You know what I mean? They need it. It's almost like an addiction. Food has become the biggest addiction in America because of how much obese people there is, how much out of shape and overweight people there are, to where convenient and comfort is all we see nowadays. That's why the obesity rate and the overweight rate is so high, bro, because it's more comfort than actual discomfort. Eating vegetables is discomfort. No one likes to eat vegetables. Let's be real. It doesn't satisfy our taste buds. But what it does satisfy is your gut. It satisfies your overall health and your mental. You are what you eat, like they say. So you eat garbage, you're going to get garbage results, bro. You eat garbage, you're going to have a garbage body. I mean, not even saying that. Because most of the food it's not really garbage. It just has a high sugar count or a high salt count in it. You know what I mean? So it's not necessarily that it's not bad food. It's just has an excess amount of sugar, bad oils, and salt. And that's what's causing a lot of diabetes, overweight, obesity, so many things that's hindering Americans right now. That's why I stress you need to have a good diet, man. Especially in the youth, man. Don't let up. The sodas, just drink water, man. I don't know why. Like our generation, we hate water for some reason, bro. When we're 75% water, but we hate water. We'll drink everything that's not water. We'll drink sparkling water just because it's not water, bro. We hate water, bro. And I don't understand. But like I said before, it's about comfort. What makes them feel good. They love that soda. They love that pop. They love that wine. They love that beer. They love that. You know what I mean? So they're not going to give it up. Even at the detriment of their own life, they won't give it up. Because it's comfort, man. And convenience. These are just the 5 things I've thought of to avoid in your 20s. And even in life in general, just avoid these things at all costs. I'm going to run it back. It's having an abundance of women, as I should say, or abundance of men, having orbiters. That's 1. 2, living up to the expectation of peers and family members. That's 2. 3, excessive amount of social media, and you're not even making money off it. You're just a digital slave, I should say. 4, avoid beef or controversy at all costs. Don't get into squabbles or arguments for no reason. You don't need that. That's bad on your mental health. You don't need that. And 5, avoid a bad diet, comfort, and convenience. Avoid these things at all costs, man, in your 20s, man, because it will just lead into your later years. It will. Trust me. You can see it in people's lives, what's their comfort. you can see if somebody took care of themselves all their life or they just let go. You can see it in their body. You can see it in their form. There's no hiding life, bro. Life shows you exactly who you are every day. You look in the mirror, that's who you are every day, bro. You're fat and disgusting, that's you every day, bro. It's not a hard feeling. No one can fat shame you if you're, dude, if you look in the mirror and you're fat, bro, what can somebody say? If you look in the mirror and you're a piece of shit, you don't have much friends, you don't got a girl. What's the correlation to that, bro? It's not the world, it's you in the mirror. That's what I started to realize about being in your 20s. You like to blame everybody else. You like to blame the world, blame your family. F that. Don't blame nobody, bro. Blame yourself for all your imperfections. It's not about being perfect. It's about perfecting your imperfections, bro. You can't win at life if you blame everybody else but you, bro. That's really what I'm trying to get at this. Avoid blaming everybody else, man, for your problems. Look in that mirror and fix it, man. It's that simple. And if you don't like what you see, fix it. This video got kind of long, so I'm gonna wrap it up. Most people ain't even watching the whole video, so I'm just really talking just to get my thoughts out, man. I'm just trying to shed some light on the situations. I see it. It's modern times, as we should say. We living with modern people, so we're dealing with modern day problems. But anyways, guys, please drop down in the comment section anything you guys could think of to avoid in your life, bro. It doesn't matter what age, especially for the youth, as we can see that it's not really going down a great path. You know what I mean? We gotta shed some light on what's real and what's not, bro. Can't just keep pump faking and hoping that it's gonna change when nobody's talking about what to change, you know. But anyways, guys, thanks you guys for all the support, all the love you guys share on these videos. I appreciate it, man. Like, share this with somebody you know that needs some help in their 20s, 30s, 40s, whatever age, man. It don't matter. This can help anybody. But regardless, guys, have a blessed day. Stay beautiful, man. Like I say, we blessed and beautiful, bro, on the PG fam. So just stay thriving, bro. Always trying to be the best version of yourself. And I'm going to call it, guys. PG signing out, man.